Hi everyone!
Excited to make this activity more fun and creative by turning it into one step, one makeup challenge vlog. So, the mechanics for this is for every lecture or topic, I'll be sharing important takeaways while also doing one makeup step. So, as the discussion progresses, the makeup look will slowly come together too. So, without further ado, let's start the challenge and see if I can finish both the makeup and all the takeaways from these topics. So, let's go! Okay, so our first step, what should I say first? The lecture or the step? I guess the step first. So, I'll say the step first before the lecture and their topic. So, our first step is skin prep, and our lecture and their topic is our lecturer is Jana Ray and Giselle De La Cruz, and her topic is risk and return. So for my skin prep, I'm gonna use this. I won't mention any brand here. Yeah, so on my takeaways on her on her topic, first is high risk usually means higher potential return. Investors expect greater rewards for taking bigger risk. And low risk investments often provide lower returns, obviously. And stocks and risky assets may give higher profits but with more uncertainty. And risk exists because future market conditions are unpredictable, and financial decisions involve balancing risk and reward. Returns compensate investors for accepting uncertainty. Risk refers to possible loss or dangers. In finance, risk means actual results may differ from expectations. And lastly, understanding risk help investors make better decisions. So yeah, that's for our first step. For our next step is shaving my mustache and my beard. And our lecturer for second step is Mr. Jared De Los Santos, and his topic is trade-off between risk and returns. So my takeaways for his topic: risk and return help investors evaluate investments. Return is the profit or loss from an investment, and returns can come from dividends, interest, or price increases. Hold on guys, I'm gonna clear my razor first before doing anything. Okay. Where are we? Okay. Risk is the uncertainty of achieving expected returns. Investment also differ in risk and return levels. And stocks offer high potential returns, but greater risk, as what I said a while ago. Government securities are safer but give lower returns. Variance in standard deviation measure investment risk. Higher standard deviation means higher uncertainty and risk. And lastly, understanding risk and return support better financial decisions. I guess that's it for our step 2. Our next step will be color corrector. Color corrector because I got a lot of dark spot here and concealer is not enough for this. And our lecturer is Mr. John Gabriel Palcan, and his topic is volatility and risk. Okay, this is my pouch. I have two color corrector. So first, volatility measures how much asset prices changes over time. And high volatility means rapid price changes, while low volatility means stable prices. Mirror. Standard deviation is commonly used to measure volatility. And investment risk is the chance of losing money or missing expected returns. Risk can come from market, economic, and external factors. Common risks include market, credit, liquidity, and inflation risk. Volatility is often used as an indicator of its investment risk. Higher volatility can lead to bigger gains or losses. Volatility also only measures price movement, not guaranteed loss. And risk and volatility are related but not exactly the same. I won't use any brushes for color corrector now, but trust the process. As you can see, the first color corrector that I use is the dark one, and I need this lighter shade of color corrector to blend it. Our next step, our base. For our base, I won't use any foundation. I will only use skin tint for this one. Alexa Nicole Perez, and her topic is the power of diversification. So this is our base. Diversification helps reduce risk and improve returns over time. Passive investing can outperform some active strategies, while investors can manage risk by choosing assets with different risk levels. Government bonds are safer, while corporate bonds offer higher risk and returns. So holding different investments reduces company and industry risks. Diversification also works better when assets are not closely related. Gains from some investment can offset losses from others, and diversification helps create more stable long-term earnings. Bonds can lower portfolio volatility during market downturns, and diversified portfolios are generally more stable during market stress. Fifth step will be tightened eyes. Here, I'm gonna put some eyeliners for this one. And our lecturer in this step will be Mr. Cyril Zamora, and his topic is about security market line. So the security market line, also known as the SML, shows the link between risk and expected return. So SML is based on the capital asset pricing model, or CAPM. Systematic risk is market risk that cannot be diversified away, and in the SML graph, return is on the vertical axis and beta is on the horizontal axis. Higher risk should lead to higher expected return, like what I've always said. SML helps determine the cost of equity. The cost of equity, guys. So, securities above the SML are considered undervalued, and securities below the SML are considered overvalued. Investors use SML to evaluate investment and pricing. And lastly, SML is important in portfolio management and financial planning. So, this is the progress of our look. Our sixth step will be concealer on my face. And our lecturer for this one will be Mr. Erich Daula. And this topic is about day sales outstanding. Days sales outstanding, also known as DSO rather, measures how long it takes to collect credit sales. It helps evaluate payment collection efficiency. DSO is also called the average collection period, and the formula uses accounts receivable days and credit sales. So lower DSO means faster collections and better cash flow. And higher DSO may indicate slow payment or weak collection also. And DSO affects liquidity and working capital. Put some here. Yeah. Companies use DSO as a KPI for receivables management. DSO helps compare collection efficiency over time and across industries. And lastly, DSO gives a consistent measure of collection performance. Our seventh step will be contour. We need bronzer first. So we'll use this for bronzer, and our lecturer for this is Miss Louise De Maya, and her topic is about days inventory outstanding. So inventory is a major part of many companies' current assets. Poor inventory management can hurt liquidity and profitability. DIO measures how long inventory stays unsold, and DIO is a key ratio for evaluating inventory efficiency. And companies use DIO to monitor inventory management effectiveness. It also links accounting data with operational performance, and managers use DIO to assess supply chain and sales efficiency. It also supports working capital and risk management goals. And monitoring DIO helps align inventory policies with financial objectives. And lastly, efficient inventory management improves business performance and shareholder value. Love this product. Our eighth step will be the contour. Lecturer for this step will be Mr. Kenshin Duwat, and his topic is inventory management. So, inventory management is important in Philippines business operation. Small businesses must balance stock to avoid shortages and overstocking. Different products need different inventory strategies. I'm gonna use this brush that I used for our bronzer a while ago. So different products need different inventory strategies, and wise retailers must manage supply to reduce spoilage and cost, obviously. And inventory management affects profitability and competitiveness. Global supply chain complexity makes inventory management more challenging. Typhoons, port congestion, and transport issues affect Philippine inventory planning, and importing raw materials often leads to delays and uncertainty. So good inventory management improves customer satisfaction. And lastly, too much inventory increases cost and risk of waste or obsolescence. And let's gonna blend my for our ninth step, I guess it will be blush. For our blush step, our lecturer will be Miss Rakim Model, and her topic is about inventory management methods. It determines the most cost-efficient order quantity for inventory, and it was also introduced by Ford Harris in 1913. EOQ also balances ordering and holding costs, and it also uses data and formulas instead of guesswork. So EOQ supports better purchasing decisions, and it also ensures enough stock to meet demand. EOQ also reduces overstocking and shortages. It helps reduce waste of perishable goods. It can help businesses get quantity discounts, and lastly, EOQ finds the optimal order size for cost efficiency. So our 10th step will be the brightening cream. It's like a concealer but more on bright side, not to conceal anything in your face. Our lecturer for this would be Miss Gianna Ordeliano, and her topic is about days payable outstanding. So days payable outstanding, or DPO, measures how long a company takes to pay suppliers, and it focuses on managing accounts payable and short-term obligations. It converts payment timing into days for easier tracking. Anyway, I'm gonna use this. So DPO shows how a company manages cash outflows. It helps also assess payment process efficiency. DPO affect liquidity and working capital, and it supports better financial and operational decisions, and it checks if payments follow plan schedule. And the formula uses accounts payable, COJS, and days in a year. And lastly, DPO is a key indicator of operational efficiency and supplier management. For 11th step, I will be doing a setting spray. The chair for this step is Mr. Ahron, and his topic is about cash conversion cycle, or CCC. So CCC measures how efficiently a company manages working capital. It tracks how fast inventory investment turn into cash, and it also shows operational efficiency and liquidity over time. It follows cash movement through a operating cycle, and it also includes purchasing, selling, and collecting payments. It also considers payment made to suppliers, and CCC focuses on cash flow, not just goods movement. And good working capital management improves liquidity and lower costs. CCC also helps evaluate balance between liquidity and efficiency. And lastly, a shorter CCC means faster cash recovery and better efficiency. In our 12th step, we're gonna bake our face. So we're gonna use some powder. And our lecturer for this is Miss Hannah Reyes, and her topic is about funding requirements of cash conversion cycle. CCC, or the cash conversion cycle, CCC measures how long it takes to turn operational spending into cash, and it starts when raw materials are acquired. So many firms buy materials on credit, creating accounts payable. Then the operating cycle tracks good while CCC tracks cash flow. CCC shows how long cash is tied up in inventory and receivable. A shorter CCC is better because cash is recovered faster. Good CCC management reflects strong capital practices. Good CCC management reflects strong working capital practices. Shortening CCC improves liquidity. And a negative CCC means cash is collected before paying suppliers. Negative CCC lets firms use supplier credit to fund operation. So while baking, so we need to stay there. For our 13th step, we're gonna do my eyebrow. For this is Miss Patricia Santiago, and her topic is about strategies for managing cash conversion cycle. So CCC measures how long inventory investment turn into cash. It's all about CCC for now, guys. And it is part of working capital management. It starts with inventory production and ends with cash collections. A shorter CCC is better for faster cash recovery. So faster recovery improves liquidity and reduces financing needs. So a long CCC may signal delays in sales or collections. Ideal CCC varies by industry and operation, and DIO measures how long inventory is held. Lower DIO means better inventory efficiency and lower cost. So DSO measures how fast customers pay, and lower DSO improves liquidity. Baking is enough, so for our next step, blending. The lecturer for this one is Miss Sophia Barras, and her topic is about management of receivables. Receivables represent expected future cash inflows for company. They usually arise from credit sales or credit transactions. Receivables are amounts owed to a business that are not yet paid, and they are considered assets because they will generate future economic benefits. They also occur when goods or services are delivered but payment is delayed. So receivables are legally enforceable claims for payment. They are recorded as assets on the balance sheet, and receivables can be classified as current or non-current assets. So current receivables are expected to be collected within 1 year or operating cycle. And lastly, long-term receivables are expected to be collected beyond 1 year. So buddy, our next step, do a powder blush, and for this step our lecturer will be Miss Eliza Calderon, and her topic is about credit risk and information. So this is what I'm gonna use for our powder blush. So credit is an arrangement where money or value is borrowed and repaid later. So it also involves a borrower agreeing to repay the lender based on the set repayment plan. Credit can come from banks, financial institutions, or even individuals. Proper use of credit can support economic growth and investment. Risk is the possibility that actual outcomes differ from expectations. So in finance, risk often includes the chance of losing part or all of the investment. Credit risk is the possibility that a borrower will fail to repay a loan. So it includes both non-payment and delayed payment of obligations. Credit risk can cause financial losses for lenders such as banks. And lastly, credit risk remains present as long as the lending activities exist. I think that's enough. Next step, it will be our eyeshadow first. So for this step, our lecturer will be Miss Jessica Rayo, and her topic is about cash concentration. So hold on, let me get my palette first. I'm gonna use this. This is from my friend. Thank you. Cash concentration is a treasury management function that consolidates funds into one account. It also helps companies manage cash more effectively across multiple accounts. Businesses with many branches often have dispersed cash balances, and dispersed cash can lead to idle funds and inefficient resource use. So cash concentration improves liquidity control and financial tracking. It also reduces the need for external borrowing and lower interest costs. It allows companies to use surplus cash more efficiently, and pooling cash enables better investment opportunities. It involves also transferring funds into essential or concentration accounts. And lastly, cash concentration improves liquidity and financial visibility in organization. So look, it's not visible here. I don't know. For my next step, it will be curling my lashes. And for this step, our lecturer will be Mr. Dan Rojas, and his topic is about speeding up collection. So speeding up collection reduces the time between customer payment and cash availability. By the way, this is the color that I'm gonna use. This delay is called collection float, which includes mail processing and clearing time. Cash is the most liquid asset, so faster collection improves financial efficiency, and firms use banking systems and digital tools to reduce collection delays. Efficient collection system improves working capital management. Faster collection helps convert receivables into cash more quickly, and improving collection strengthens the company's liquidity position, and it ensures enough cash for short-term obligations like payroll or expenses. Good collection practices support smooth daily business operation, and overall, speeding up collection improves financial performance and stability. Next step will be tightening our eyes again. I think after I curled my lashes, the product that I used for tightening my eye kinda smudged. For this step, our lecturer will be Mr. John Luis Manese, and his topic is about credit analysis. So credit analysis checks if a borrower can repay a loan. It evaluates income, expenses, and payment history. It also helps lenders decide loan approval and terms. And the main goal is to measure the risk of non-payment and helps lenders avoid financial losses, obviously. And credit analysis supports safe lending decisions. It also helps maintain stability in financial institutions, and it assesses a customer's ability and willingness to pay. And also the ability to pay refers to financial strength like income and cash flow. And lastly, willingness to pay refers to payment behavior and debt history. Like my look, it's so body. For this step, we'll be doing my mascara. Our lecturer will be Miss Asia Marvilla, and her topic is about collection policy. A collection policy provides a structured way to collect payments from credit sales. It helps businesses manage risk from delayed payments and bad debts. Credit sales also attract customers but increase the risk of unpaid receivables. A collection policy sets procedures and timeline for collecting overdue accounts. It guides employees in handling receivables consistently. Standardized collection practices improve efficiency and reduce uncertainty. Collection policy helps balance cash flow and customer relationship. Strict policies also improve cash inflow but may affect customer retention. Lenient policies may increase sales but raise liquidity risk. And lastly, an effective collection policy supports overall financial and credit management goals. For our next step, it will be setting spray. For this step, our lecturer will be Miss Monica Suarez, and her topic is about float. Float is the time delay in completing a financial transaction. So I need to shake it first. It starts when a payment is made and ends when funds are available to the receiver, and it is caused by processing, clearing, and mailing delays in financial systems. Floats affects a company's actual liquidity position, and it is an important concept in cash and working capital management. Cash in transit creates a temporary difference between accounting records and bank balances. During float, money is not yet fully available for use. Internal financial records may differ from actual bank balances because of float. Companies must monitor float to manage cash accurately, and lastly, effective float management supports better cash controls and decision making. Next to the last, it will be the lead list. And for this step, our lecturer will be Mr. Christopher Ethan Soprimido, and his topic is about slowing down payment. It's a lipstick and it's lip tint. So, payment delays happen when financial obligations are not paid on time. They may be caused by a lack of funds or poor financial planning. Delays can also occur when money is used for other priorities. So common causes include overspending, low savings, and economic pressure. And payment delays can affect both individuals and businesses. They include bills, loans, salaries, taxes, and supplier payments. A payment is considered delayed once it passes the due date. And delays may involve full, partial, or incomplete payments. Late payments can create cash flow problems for other parties. And payment delays often signal financial difficulty or weak cash management. The last step, I guess this is our 24th step. This is my last lecture. So for our last step, it will be the press powder. And our lecturer for this will be Miss Alexandra Triglao, and her topic is all about zero balance account. This is the product that I'm gonna use. It's a pressed powder group. So a zero balance account, or ZBA, does not require maintaining a minimum balance. It helps avoid penalties common in traditional saving accounts. And ZBA are useful for individuals with limited or irregular income. And for businesses, ZBAs are used for efficient cash management. Funds in a ZBA are automatically transferred to a master account. So this process is called sweeping. And ZBAs help centralize and control company cash resources. Businesses can link multiple sub-accounts to one master account, and funds are moved to cover transactions when needed. And lastly, remaining balances are transferred back to the master account after use. So guys, this is our final look. Yeah, I love it. That's it for my vlog. I hope you guys will like it, especially Sir. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.